Hey, hey, good evening. Playing with the light. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying Christmas, however much or little it means to you. Um, in fact, I've been thinking why, these occasions, Christmas, New Year's, um, birthdays, why do they make us so emotional? And a few things came to mind. I don't have any answers, but well, just share what comes to mind. I think one thing is that we become aware that, well, they are recurring, right? They happen once a year typically, and I think it makes us acutely aware of the passing of time. And depending how comfortable we are with the notion or the reality that time moves on and is finite, and our time in this body is gonna end, I think it can make us quite uneasy. Um, that is one thing. Another thing that came to mind is, I think we have these memories from childhood of Christmas and birthdays, and there's some, I don't know, some nostalgic memories I think attached to those. I think there's also something that I've heard that at least from many people that say, like, actually I don't want to celebrate, but since it's a special occasion, I should do something special. And then if I don't do anything special, then it's also not right. Something along those lines. So I'm not quite sure. And another thing I think that these days really highlight is a big question mark behind human connection. I think it makes people question and actually ask, well, am I actually really in connection with people that I fully trust, that I really feel close to, that I feel understood by? And if the answer is no, I think that those days just become kind of a painful reminder of that. I think that is another element. At least to me it seems so. The topic of human connection, or let's say the experience or the perception of connectedness, how much or how little one feels connected to another human being. This is really something that has deeply fascinated me for a long time now. And I decided that I want to make a few videos on that topic. I want to share some experiences that I've had. I'm not quite sure yet how much I'm going to pack into one video, because for me this has become quite a very, very big topic. So I just start with one video, and then we see how it goes. That's it for today. Oh, actually no. You might see in my face I look really tired. I am really tired because I had 3 hours of sleep. I had a very gentle reminder yesterday that things can go south very quickly. I slipped on a slippery stone in the in the twilight. It had gotten quite dark, and I was jumping over stones, and one was just so slippery, and I jammed both my feet bruised them and hit my knee on a rock. Yeah, and then roughly 3 hours after having fallen asleep, I woke up with a lot of pain and terribly cold. In all my 20 years in India, I have not experienced this much cold. I mean, except in the mountains, but yeah, I'm impressed. So I'm gonna go to bed very early today. I hope you're all well, enjoying this time of the year, and as we're nearing the end of this year, what does that mean to you? If it means anything special. I look forward to hearing. Big hug.